Hey everybody, Jim Benson here from Modus Institute and Modus Cooperandi with a Modus Minute. You've been seeing on the internet that we have been very interested in visualizing work and very interested in making work more humane. And making work more humane means that we need to figure out what are the toxic elements of our work and then how to get rid of them. Links to all of the things I'm about to mention will be below the video on YouTube. So here we go. All toxicity at the office can usually be tied to some sort of restriction. So we don't get the information we need. We can't make the decisions we want to make. We can't act with confidence. And sometimes that is due to a person or a system standing in our way willfully and being a jerk about it. But more often than not, it's just because there aren't systems for information to travel smoothly from person to person or team to team or group to group or what have you. So it's incumbent upon us all as individuals to start to create those systems, to start to create non-toxic systems that then become standards for how we can work together better in the future. So let's see what a couple of those look like. So this here is a Kanban, quick Kanban. Not surprising that I would start with a Kanban because I'm Jim. But the Kanban view reduces toxicity by showing us the flow of work through a series of steps, right? Flow of work. It shows us things that are in peril. It shows us different work item types. It shows us what's stuck where, who's doing what, how we can help, and why we might not have something yet. Okay, so that we don't have to keep asking people all the time, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Because that's annoying, and annoying things are toxic. It keeps us informed so we calm down. If we calm down, when something happens, we don't fly off the handle because we're calmer. So we're mitigating toxicity by providing people with real-time information about the state, trajectory, and other elements about the work that they're actively doing. So we'll go next to the X matrix. There's also an X matrix class at Modus Institute taught by Carl Scotland and a little bit by myself. And this one is a visualization that shows us basically where the team wants to go, our strategy for getting there, the tactics, which are basically the projects that we want to engage in, and then the evidence, which is our metrics. So what do we want? What do we want to be? How do we want to see what we want to be executed? How are we going to actually act on that? And then what are we going to measure to make sure that we're actually successful? When people have access to the visualization of an X matrix, they are able to mitigate toxicity because they are able to see the relationship of the work that they're doing to the goals of the group. And goals are really important because they stand above just kind of what we're doing right now as to what we want. And so it's easy to say, like, right now, I got to get my work done. I got to get my work done. I got to get my work done. But does that actually help the team get what they want? So it puts our work into context and helps us not stress out about it so much. Our third element of toxicity mitigation that we're going to talk about right now is the A3. And the A3 is a visualization that shows us kind of a problem or an opportunity or just some conundrum that we would like to solve, something that we have to go out and look at different elements of and actually learn about before making a proclamation. Human beings are very good at just acting without any information and then getting angry at other people when our impulsiveness ended up being impulsive. So the beautiful thing about an A3 is that you have to go out and gather the information to finish it. What are we seeing? What's actually happening? What would we like to see? How are we going to get to where we would like to see? When we did those things, what actually happened? So what's happening here is we are coming up with different types of visualizations, lots of them, that we're putting into an Obeya. And while we're doing that, we're making sure that everyone is informed. That information allows people to act more professionally, more consistently, with more confidence. And when they do that, then they are able to mitigate the toxicity of not acting. All of these classes are on Modus Institute. Please come join us. We look forward to seeing you.